So welcome to this update video. I'll be quick. This is like the weekly Pacific Hurricane Outlook. And you can hear all this weird stuff. It's kind of a weird angle. This is about my third time making this video, so I'm a little frustrated. My voice is a little raspy now. But we'll continue. So this week, it was significantly less active than the first 7 weeks, really since late April. There wasn't many threats, no real model storms that I thought were particularly interesting. But there is there was the tropical storm Fausto. It dissipated on Wednesday, I believe, last Wednesday. It was very similar to most ITZ storms in that they have a lot of peaks and valleys. Some turn out decent, like Dylan had right last year, and Carlos in 09, and probably Hernan in 08. Others, they fail, and Fausto was one of those. It's just like Alvin Narda in 2013. It just poofed and became part of the ITCZ. Now, we also had another invest, and like several invests this season, it became somewhat close to being declared, but it did not get a TD designation. Maybe the JMA was the regional specialized meteorological center for the region. It would be a TD or TS, but that didn't happen. And it's honestly arguably a testament to see how active the season was, because we've had 3 systems now, one in May, one in June, and one in July, that really developed. So, this is definitely something to keep an eye on. Imagine that we have 9 storms right now, and we have 1992 talk going. So, this is something to watch as the season progresses, and I'll probably talk about that in future weeks probably. But let's go back to what's out currently. Right now we have 11. It was declared yesterday. And near the Central Pacific at around 12 degrees north, so a little bit further north than Fausto, but still relatively close to the intertropical conversion zone. And we also have, and it's around 130 degrees west, and we also have a few model storms, but we'll get to those later. Sorry, a couple more minutes. So now it's around, about halfway done. It's around 90, 100, so it's near the CPAC, and the models show it sort of forming near the Central Pacific. We'll get to this later. We also have in the longer range, JFS is hinting at one, maybe even 2 systems developing in the Central Pacific and transferring over to the West Pacific, becoming typhoons there, similar to what we saw in 1997, our last super El Nino, in 2009, 1997. We saw so we saw a couple typhoons that came from the Central Pacific. We could see that. Even in 2009 we had Maka, even though that ended up being very weak. In 2002 we had Ellie and Hugo. So it's not uncommon in El Nino seasons for such to happen. So it's something to keep an eye on. 4 minutes. as time progresses, but it's still long range. It's probably a feature of next week's video, in addition to several other things. But back to the lemon. It doesn't have that much moral support, but the JFS and Euro, the biggies, do not have a lot of skill in predicting storms in that area. A lot of storms there developed unexpectedly, so it will not shock me that by tomorrow or Thursday, or tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, we could see Genevieve, which is the next name on the Eastern Pacific list, or as we get to the Western Pacific, or in the Central Pacific, get a storm or two there. So, we're about to wrap this up, but I will have one more thing to say now. Further east, the CMC and both the JFS and the latest runs have picked on stuff further east that could be potentially lawn tracker. But there are problems with that. Right now, sea surface temperatures look good, but they could be a little bit warmer. We could see some true lawn trackers. Still, that's it for today. I hope you have a nice day. I'll do my outlook video for the rest of the season today as well. It'll come out probably later today. Hopefully I don't get lazy. But that's it for now. I'm off.